Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your brother would... Well, Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right? He said we need... And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going. Then Paimon will be sure... Although, where should... Oh, you mean the... You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this Well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far. Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already. Let's see what she...
Oh. Hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? I'm still learning to talk like a local. Is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well, there is a way.
Great! We came to the right person!
But the chance of success is incredibly small.
Huh. Incredibly small? Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and fresh water supply soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reached the end. Then, I blacked out. But, to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new beginning found me. That's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was? Why?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
Kanjo Commission? What's that?
Along with the other 2 commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liu Chising. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule. Loyal, yet unfeeling. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this, but after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future. What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans of trying to get there. You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree, the closed nation policy of Inazuma. And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed. But if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
The raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side. Plus, Paimon would definitely get seasick.
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux Fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known in Liyue. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences. They may just know how to break through the storm.
You're right! Paimon's sure Beto of all people will be able to get us there. Her crew is super strong. But Paimon wonders if she'll be willing to take the risk.
The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux Fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyun Stone Forest on a supply run. This might be your best chance.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go find Captain Beto.
This is so dull.
Ready when you are. Dodge this! Freeze! Cool it! Freeze! Dodge this! Cool it! Freeze! Cool it! Dodge this! Cool it! Freeze! Dodge this! Cool it! Dodge this! Cool it! Freeze! Dodge. Freeze! Cool it!
Oh, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. I knew you guys would come.
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... yes, the stars.
Huh?
Pay it no heed. I mean...
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. I prefer other means of entertainment. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally, he opens his...
with this fine ship? Only if the mood takes...
Hey, you...
Oh, wait a minute.
The Crux Clash, there are two important rules. One, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. Two, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided. You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue. And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament.
But...
Well, before you get this.
Supplied by myself.
is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed... as for whether the...
Yep. And the way organizing the... So, if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're in...
Inazuma? You... want to go there?
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma, no sweat. In that case, if you win...
You just want her to take part in your tournament. What are we gonna do? Looks like we...
Great.
It seems like it will...
What in the world do those symbols really mean?
Are you here to play with me? Over here!
Off we go!
Why do they never...
You come a little closer.
You've got me worked up.
Let's light it up!
Everybody stand back! Let me amuse myself.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Let's light it up!
The more, the merrier. Let me amuse myself.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
What's the hurry? Freeze! Ha! Dodge this! Ha!
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Vader said that they had to be renowned. Hello? Are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then allow just anyone to take part. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them. Nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So, Paimon's wondering, are you a renowned fighter?
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
Also, that doesn't sound like the most official tournament out there.
What? You... Nonsense! Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years. There were plenty of competitors when I took part. Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. They didn't know what hit them. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one. Then, the big guy pulled out a knife. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us. I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2 to 1, but I still got the upper hand. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course, but the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them, and hand them over to the Millilith. I received quite the commendation. Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work. Alright, we're gonna keep looking around.
I'll see you in the arena, but I don't plan on losing to a pair of children anytime soon.
Hi there, are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what our master taught us. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly...
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
Famous? He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Liang and I are both proud disciples of his. You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself anyway. He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles of kung fu, and countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him. To the Lingshan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
Force dispersal?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone, all without breaking a sweat.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics. There's no way we could use it proficiently yet.
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still have nothing to show for all our training.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course! This is a Grand Master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master is getting increasingly impatient with us. Recently, though, we heard that a Vision Bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
So, if we can get our hands on a Vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Ling Shan clan will go down in history. Folks will come from... Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
See you in the arena!
What's the hurry?
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too? If so, seems I found myself another new adversary.
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life. No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person. I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far, without any... I've passed every... In most people's, a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung Fu. As a high achiever by nature, I'm confident I've done enough to guarantee my victory in this tournament. Ha! You don't mince your words, do you? The arena will be the judge. Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their...
Chink's a village arm wrestling champion, huh? Alright, next please. What's your name? Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask, aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god? It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder...
I trust you are aware that, only... Really?
Yep, she still doesn't.
My apologies. I didn't... it's just a form... So far, I've got... defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you...
Yeah, also...
Whoa.
Might as well declare her the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. By a long shot. Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing.
Oh, we're not here for that.
There's another
Beto must have upped this.
But why would...
I see. So, well, anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Hey, so... Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings. In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements, right? All right, it's...
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to Good, then...
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now!
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us. Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing. Come on, let's go sign up.
So, what...
Impressive.
Well, I fought... So, come on.
All right. You fought well.
All right, then. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were. And since you signed up... For one thing, so, I'm...
Huh?
This is how Captain... Besides...
Huh.
All right, I'm gonna watch... We're finally here, folks. The real...
Your opponent has... You may well be... Very well.
All right, that's an...
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux class. I do not doubt your...
Relax.
Okay.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for. Congratulations. I was beaten by...
Right! If you had a...
I wanted a vision, but mine? I lost interest. I've fought and won again.
Huh?
No, only in
Wow!
If you have the chance in the future.
By the way...
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. So don't...
There he goes. Maybe we should ask...
Ah, it's you! I myself was...
maybe not...
Why, yes. I faltered. Given my stature... Still, I'm sure...
Hey there!
He tried to use force. His opponent was pretty freaked out by. Why don't you dodge, they ask. Don't even get. I don't dare tell. Sorry, I shouldn't be.
Oh, alright then.
Thanks,
We still haven't got any useful information yet.
You gave an outstanding I could sense that, but you were quick to adapt. In fact...
I guess not using your elemental power.
We wanted to...
Not exactly. As for the guy, what's the matter? Worried that...
If that is the case, then I haven't proper...
yeah.
It is true that I do not mean, given your talents...
Hang on.
Gathering intelligence. Besides, our favorite here...
You betcha. Wait a sec.
However, come with me.
Maybe we can go talk to Beto. Surely she's gotta know something. Huh?
Now that you are skilled in manipulating...
Paimon.
That's right. If I'm not mistaken. Since a young age, it is things...
As crazy...
My humble ability to think a human could wield, and not to mention your...
Hey, stop it!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how... So then, might I be...
It's been a honestly, even...
Perhaps such a... However, Of course, I too... Now then...
Yep. Hup. Get. He. Huh. Huh. Here. Here. Let the show begin. Get. Hup.
Let's spark things up a little.
Yep. Hup. Here. Let's light it up. Yep. Here.
Come a little closer.
Everybody stand back! Off we go! Let's light it up! Let's light it up!
You're in for a little... Come a little closer. Come a little closer.
Let's light it up!
Your skills in battle are... Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which he relies entirely on the element of surprise. In other words, as long as you remain please, save your thanks. The world is
You seem kind.
I desire to know, and what in my apology for allowing me the honor of witnessing. So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, visions are a gift in the outset. Not to mention,
She sounds less.
as far as I know, Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside with. It goes without saying that the people locked within.
Sounds a lot like.
Oh? Have you encountered? With time, we will change. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to it.
Oh, right!
If you have no other matters to attend to, very well. Let's go. I wish to see who will obtain the vision.
Why? Never mind. Everyone, listen! We've seen many. Now she strike.
Wow!
I've been waiting.
I'm sure but today, as for our. Oh, come on. Apologies! Everyone just sit tight. We've got no other.
Wait a moment. Captain Beto, Traveler.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Huh?
We don't know when it was.
No need to worry. The vision was the
Well, I'll stay here.
If you would, please come with me.
But...
Come with me. I can sense the winds are coming.
A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
Off we go.
So soon.
Let's light it up.
Come a little closer. Surrender and it'll be gentle.
Leaving so soon.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Prepare.
Let's light it up.
Oh my.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
hoarders! They're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
You're in for a little shock.
Off we go! Let's light it!
Come a little closer.
That one.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a...
No boat could ever match the speed of...
The wind... Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate this one.
This has nothing to do with vision. Additionally, you're... In other words...
You...
But most disappointing, it appears that the...
Fine! I've had my eyes...
Aha! So...
I'd intended, after watching the since there was no use... I was convinced I prepared thoroughly... Drat. I know an empty... Fine.
You know, according to...
Huh? You...
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. It seems that it would be...
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go that far!
If this is where talking gets me, then for...
What are you trying to do? Yeah. Just you watch.
Everybody stand back!
No! No! Do what you want!
Put down the vision and leave...
Huh?
What's wrong? It's up to you.
No, no!
Huh?
I take no pleasure when people are forced into a corner. That is when they're great... But unfortunately... Yes. From the moment he stole... I've tried many other methods in the... Though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. Why don't you... I see. No matter. This...
Yeah, what?
The story begins with an... He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of... It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned. Allow me to gather the wind for us once more.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beidou was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
But still, Captain Beidou was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some time.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold in his mind. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified, and our hero here is the champion.
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the champion's medal to award you.
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beidou is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word. But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest. Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have been made. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue in the hope of finding a way to reawaken the vision.
Paimon believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
Adventure time!
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you? Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made... Now that I think about...
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou... Oh, is that right? Well, it's an honor to meet you. The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway. Captain Beto sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Seems Beto is the captain of her word.
Of course! There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you're on board.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement. Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosk. Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive?
So there's another Catherine at Ninazuma? See?
Well, I guess it's time.
Okay,
Just following.
Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not. Off we go! Adventure time!
Dodge this! Cool it! Dodge this! Freeze! Cool it! Freeze! Cool it! Dodge this! Freeze! Dodge this! Freeze! Cool it! Dodge this! Freeze! Dodge this!
Ahoy there, mateys! Time to set sail!
Ah, you finally made it. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already. We set sail for the
Anchors away!
Ahoy there. So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
Shush!
You can blame your almighty shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. Seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
Toma's resided on Rito. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Oh, right. Kazuha.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all. no matter what perilous storm.
Fair seas, Captain Beto. Bye-bye!
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hands?
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma. You must be new here. Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you. Currently, only members of the International Trade Association are authorized to engage in the import and export of goods. Do you have your trader's permits? My apologies, but I'll have to
Here are the entry papers for your...
What?
I see.
So, where do we go next?
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Sheesh. So it is super strict, just like everyone says.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders. As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku Decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
You've completed the entry procedure.
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee...
2 million? For a processing fee?
That's right. 1 million per applicant.
Paimon wasn't so much
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you.
But as this is just a process...
That's not how you
All right, then.
Much obliged.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. Processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money, so it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, there's very little that can be done about it. The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills. I see. After all, the Raiden Show... I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
Uh-huh. And is that likely?
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
Really? Wow! The Rito Fixer's better connected than we thought!
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it can be done. However, before we get there, connections come at a high price, you understand?
Not you too!
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first. I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like this.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind. Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help. The head of the association is called Caricio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
Why in the world can't I use my permit?
This is the Outlander Affairs Agency. Please have your documents and proof of identification ready.
Which one should I choose?
Enjoy the blessing of Lesser Lord Kusanali. A nation blessing, now 10% off.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose. Good. That's a...
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity, But in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence. No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Conjo Commission.
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on Rito, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
Crystal Marrow? What's that?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came, eventually. So, but then we found... Exactly. It's a vicious cycle. But this is a
Sounds... What do you think we should do? But Carice is the head of...
Right.
Okay.
I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being...
Hey, if I...
Got it! We're...
Huh? I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals? So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. Trade secret.
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you even buying? They're wasting...
Hey, what?
Get out of here, go...
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy. Good idea. Actually, we're having a little...
Oh? Well, getting you to go fixing things when you've only just... Oh, that... He used to be a bit of a sorry sight. I can only assume he must have found him. Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. When Inizuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of outlanders.
What a...
The international trade is...
So he left...
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that.
Really? Is that all you need?
Well then, it sounds like you may have...
Inazuma's cook. I'm not used to it at all.
If you want to taste Mondstadt's great wines, then look
Should I close
no
early?
further than Sailing Green.
It's not like I'll get any customers.
Catch the wind.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you. Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt? You were talking about... Mondstadt? Goodness, I can sense the scent of Mondstadt. Oh, huh? What is...
Just close your eyes already!
You mean the sound of the ocean? Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The Xiao lanterns.
This guy has a real...
Wait. Stop. That's enough. You mean, often I've run into folk...
well...
So, I caved. Alright.
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed...
So come on!
It's a scheme by the... They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal once the merchants run out of places...
It's...
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of evidence. Now that I think as it happened...
Really?
What's the hurry? Keijiro! It's...
After him! Too close! That's too close!
Come out! I can see you! Who are you? And why are you following me?
Uh-oh! Seems like he's noticed us.
It's not like I'll get any customers.
If any Outlanders are having trouble, feel free to visit the International Trade
Keijiro!
After him! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Freedom. Which one should I choose? Should I close early?
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
Customers.
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good! Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line.
He's getting further and further away!
What was that sound?
Shh! Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Ah, drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye. If only we made less noise.
Keijiro! It's him!
After him!
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
Sorry.
I need to think about it. Which one should I choose?
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
It's not
Good! Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
Sorry. I need to think about it.
Love her freedom. Which one should I choose?
Now,
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little! Huh? Where'd he go?
Should I close her?
He was right there a moment ago! Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye! If only we made less noise!
Keijiro!
After him!
The Outlanders are having trouble. Feel free to visit the International Trade
Which one should I
Association.
choose? How boring. Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
Now, who else is behind on payments?
It's not like I'll get any
Let me think. Yeah,
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little! He's getting further and further away!
what was that sound?
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little! Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye. If only we made less noise.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
Keijiro! It's him!
After him!
Sorry. I need to think about it. If any Outlanders are having trouble, feel free to visit the International Trade Association.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little!
Which one should I choose?
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
I need to think about it.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
I'm not used to it at all.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult
It's not
work.
like I'll get any customers.
Now, who else is behind on payments?
Love or freedom?
Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line.
He's getting further and further away!
What was that sound?
Shh! Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye. If only we'd made less noise.
Keijiro!
After him!
Love or freedom? Which one should I choose?
Sorry. I need to think about it.
Should I close early?
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
Love or freedom? Which one should I choose?
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the trade association clique still needs to be brought into line.
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
What was that sound?
Shh! Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looked like he buried something over there, didn't it? Why don't we take a look? Whoa, it's a ledger. Boring! Paimon thought he'd hidden...
Let me take a look here. Ah, yes!
Great! Well, now we have our... Huh? You aren't gonna come with us? Huh.
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our...
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses. And who are you? Another new member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Huh? Is this true?
You've been swindling us!
Well, you see, the taxes,
Let me take a look at the ledger. Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger. So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some... Word has it...
Huh? Is that a threat? Are you...
No, not at all.
Well, even if...
I believe you still have a perhaps that...
Is that it? And not even an ounce of shame for his action.
So that's it? Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here. I'm sick of Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand, but they're never grateful.
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke will hear of this.
Oh, and you dare to utter the commissioner's name. Seize the merchant.
Uh-oh. This is going in a bad direction.
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for...
Who are you supposed to be?
You never heard of the Fixer?
Here's my card.
Huh. You're...
Shh.
Huh. Well, this...
Of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young lady of... You wouldn't want your name showing up in a...
That fan. I don't need any...
But, Chief!
Enough!
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen.
Thank you so much.
If nothing...
Tola?
Shh. Corruption seems right. All right. Time for me to answer. I belong to...
So?
Correct. I'm just someone who...
Seems like...
Her fame even... I suppose those who treat others with... You're asking them... Firstly...
Still pretty...
Inazuma may have closed... So, when... That is...
Change the time...
In the test I gave... Navigating... With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree... That's an unexpected... Yes, of course. Well, my... good luck with everything. See you soon.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? Huh? What's up? Oh, right. Wait, so... As soon as...
What's the hurry?
I wonder how much we'll make this year.
What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
You're in for a little shock.
That was... Have a taste of this!
Hit! Let's light it up! Ha!
You're in for a little shock.
Adventure time! Off we go!